On February 2, 1959, 9 of the Soviet Union's most experienced alpine trekkers, led by Igor Dyatlov, cut their tent open from the inside, fled into a negative 30 degrees Celsius blizzard wearing only socks, and died of injuries that still defy conventional explanation. This is not a ghost story. This is forensic science. The Kholat Syakhl Mountain, known as Dead Mountain by the indigenous Mansi people, was the destination for these highly skilled adventurers. They were seasoned in the harsh realities of Siberian winters, equipped with extensive planning and camaraderie crucial for survival. Their detailed journals and photographs, later recovered, paint a picture of a well-prepared and confident team, embarking on a challenging yet familiar expedition. This meticulous preparation makes their eventual fate even more disquieting, setting the stage for a mystery that has endured for over 6 decades. The initial search efforts, launched after the group failed to return on schedule, yielded a discovery that would confound investigators for generations. High on the desolate slopes of Kholat Syakhl, rescuers found their tent, abandoned and partially collapsed, sliced open from the inside. This single, critical detail immediately signaled an internal, desperate flight, not an external attack. Footprints, some in socks or bare feet, led away from the camp, down the snowy incline, towards a distant cedar tree. This trail of desperation, stretching for over a kilometer, abruptly vanished, covered by fresh snow. The image of experienced Arctic trekkers cutting their only shelter to escape into a lethal storm raises the first, most terrifying question. What could compel such a drastic? The horror deepened with the discovery of the bodies. 2 hikers were found near the cedar tree, barefoot and dressed in minimal clothing, indicating a struggle to build a fire before succumbing to hypothermia. Further away, another 3 were found scattered between the cedar and the tent, suggesting they were attempting to return to safety. Months later, the remaining 4 were located in a ravine, buried under several meters of snow, presenting the most perplexing injuries of all. Their positions and state of undress painted a grim picture of panic and disorganization in the face of an unknown terror. These weren't the deaths of an inexperienced group. These were the panicked last moments of seasoned explorers caught by something incomprehensible. The scene was less an accident and more a macabre. Forensic examinations revealed a series of anomalies that defied simple explanation. Several victims sustained severe internal injuries, fractured skulls, crushed ribs, and even one missing tongue, yet remarkably, there was no external soft tissue damage consistent with a fight or external blunt force trauma. This suggested immense pressure or impact without corresponding outer bruising or superficial wounds. Furthermore, the phenomenon known as paradoxical undressing was evident, where individuals suffering from extreme hypothermia begin to remove their clothing, believing they are overheating. This instinct, combined with the initial flight, exacerbated their exposure. Adding to the enigma, faint traces of radioactivity were found on some of the victims' clothing. While low, this detail fueled speculation about secret military. From the outset, the bizarre nature of the evidence led to a flurry of wild theories, from Yeti attacks to alien encounters, and even KGB assassinations. However, forensic analysis consistently undermined these sensational claims. The absence of large animal tracks, the specific nature of the injuries inconsistent with animal attacks, and the lack of any bullet wounds or signs of struggle typical of human assailants pointed away from such dramatic narratives. The low levels of radioactivity were insufficient to cause acute radiation sickness, ruling out a weaponized attack. These fantastical explanations, while capturing public imagination, ultimately distracted from the meticulous work required to understand the genuine scientific and environmental factors at play. To truly comprehend the Dyatlov Pass incident, one must sift through the sensationalism and focus on the cold, hard facts, however unsettling they might be, stripping away the myths to confront a far more nuanced and terrifying reality. Modern scientific modeling has offered a compelling re-evaluation of a classic theory, the avalanche. Though the slope was gentle, new research suggests a rare delayed slab avalanche could have been triggered. The specific conditions, a heavy snowfall followed by strong winds, could have created a dense, unstable slab of snow atop a weaker layer. The hikers cutting into the slope to pitch their tent might have created just enough instability to trigger this slab, not immediately, but perhaps hours later as they slept. This type of avalanche, without burying the tent entirely, could have created a powerful air blast or pressure wave, causing the internal traumatic injuries like crushed ribs and fractured skulls without leaving external marks. The force could have been enough to propel the hikers from their sleep. Complementing the avalanche theory is the infrasound hypothesis. Infrasound refers to very low-frequency sound waves, below the range of human hearing, yet capable of generating powerful physiological and psychological effects. Strong winds interacting with the unique topography of Kholat Syakhl could have generated these waves, turning the mountain itself into a giant, terrifying organ pipe. Exposure to infrasound can induce extreme anxiety, feelings of dread, nausea, disorientation, and even panic attacks, without any conscious sensation of sound. This could explain the group's irrational behavior, their sudden, inexplicable flight, the paradoxical undressing, and perhaps even contributing to the sense of an unseen, overwhelming force that drove them from their tent into their deaths. It paints a picture of a terrifying. While natural forces offer powerful explanations, the context of Cold War Soviet secrecy cannot be entirely dismissed. Reports from other hiking groups in the region, speaking of strange fireballs in the pre-dawn sky, fueled theories of secret military weapons testing. The faint radioactivity on some clothing, though not lethal, adds a curious layer to this. Under the rigid Soviet regime, information was tightly controlled, and any incident that could be linked to state secrets would have been immediately classified. The official conclusion of compelling natural forces was ambiguous enough to allow for multiple interpretations and to effectively close the case without revealing sensitive details. This historical backdrop, combined with the lack of transparency, bred enduring suspicion that the military played a role, either directly causing the incident or actively obscuring the full truth from the public. The shadow of state secrecy lingers over the Dyatlov Pass, making it impossible to fully separate the natural from the potentially man-made. Adding another layer, the Dyatlov Pass incident remains a potent symbol of unexplained tragedy in the wild. While modern science has unveiled plausible mechanisms like delayed slab avalanches and the terrifying effects of infrasound, no single explanation fully encapsulates every bizarre detail. It's possible, even probable, that a confluence of extreme natural phenomena, combined with the hikers' physiological and psychological responses, culminated in their unique and horrifying demise. The initial investigation's limitations, coupled with Cold War-era secrecy, only solidified its place in legend. What it reveals is that some mysteries, even with rigorous scientific inquiry, retain an unsettling ambiguity. The truth might not be a single, dramatic event, but a complex interplay of forces, highlighting the profound fragility of human life against the untamed power of nature. Dyatlov Pass teaches us that answers are often more nuanced and terrifyingly real than any sensationalized myth, leaving us with a lingering chill from the sheer terror the hikers must have experienced in